Sam Boucher.
Hello, my name is Barbara.
Jonathan Caitlin.
I'm Caleb Bogan. Sean Rennie.
What is Boys to Men about?
Boys to Men is mainly about we get in a group and talk about a whole bunch of stuff like what's going on in our lives, in our school, and other stuff.
Boys to Men is learning how to deal with men issues, troubles, and like if a guy is like being picked on and like you don't want to like sort of retaliate and go after them.
Boys to Men's about like teaching you and asking you questions about what you're gonna wind up doing later on in life and how it's gonna affect your life and stuff like that.
What do you mean by that?
Like, what we discussed early on in the thing was how some men treat women or how they treat each other in the halls, like bullies and stuff like that, and how you shouldn't like become one of them, or you should stand up for people when they need it.
Is a safe space for boys to come and express their concerns, their frustrations, all emotions that they carry on a day-to-day basis, whether it be at school, at home. Just a safe space for them to come, vent, and express themselves fully without worry of judgment or repercussions for what they express. And also a safe space for friendships and relationships to build among peers and fellow boys, just to have a safety network. And I think one of the larger things that I noticed about boys group this year was just the growth that occurred throughout the entire year. From the beginning semester, a lot of the boys are very hesitant to speak out, to express their opinions, or to just place themselves in a vulnerable or silly position. And then come to the second semester, we see them grow and kind of build on these characteristics that we barely saw a glimpse of in the beginning, and now emerge to these like full, energetic, full-hearted boys who want to do good in society and who want to help each other and want to be different, but find themselves trapped in this boy box where they have to do what they think is going to make them look cool. And it was just really interesting to see them, or to witness them giving us access to the thoughts and worries and concerns that they had. And it was amazing to see them kind of develop these characteristics of leadership and communal effort that they used to help each other out and give advice to each other, and sometimes just lead a discussion on their own. So it was amazing to see that growth in them.
Did you realize anything in the past year coming to Boys to Men every Wednesday?
Well, I learned a lot more about like how to handle problems.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, we learned like a whole lot about respecting each other and each other's spaces and stuff like that.
I've realized that it's tough. It's tough to be a boy in 7th grade. And it was tough for me in 7th grade. And there was a lot of things that I didn't really feel like I could talk to with anybody. And I think that when we talk about these sort of ideas of anger, it comes from a place of feeling really strong emotions, whether it's pain or frustration, and feeling like you're not exactly, that you don't have a safe space to have others to listen to you. And I think that what I reflect on is something that I forgot because I hadn't been in 7th grade for a long time, is that it's tough when you feel certain emotions, but you don't feel like you have anybody to talk to. And we hope that boys group can set an example for being able to talk about that stuff.
Yeah, that boys don't have to look cool around their friends. Like, they don't have to like call women names and everything, and like have to be disrespectful to them.
I learned how to handle if you're being bullied or someone else is. So I have learned a lot and can't wait to do this again, hopefully next year.
What's a real man?
Person who doesn't beat women, stuff, and like stuff like that, I guess.
Is that different from what we're told sometimes?
Yeah.
A real man to me is the question is sort of the term is sort of an oxymoron, because a real man means that there's some men who are men and there's others who are not. Every single person who is a male, every single person who considers themselves a man is a man, and we create a way of saying that we pigeonhole and we say only a certain type of man is a man, but whoever you are, if you want to be a man, you're a man.
A real man is someone who defines manhood by his own standards and who takes ownership of both the good and bad qualities in themselves and embraces things that are different and unique and embrace themselves for everything that they are, even if they do not fit the ideal social quota for a male. Just that they understand each other, are open-minded and willing to express themselves and acknowledge that they as males have certain privileges and that their counterparts don't necessarily have. So I think being a real man is being able to put yourself in a position outside of your gender and being able to understand yourself fully to kind of work within the boundaries of both genders.
Do you have any other thoughts, or would you recommend Boys Group?
I would recommend it. It's very helpful.
What's it helpful with?
Like, it like teaches you stuff that you're gonna need to know later on in life.
Like what?
Like how to treat people, stuff like that.
Nice, dude. Do you have any other thoughts about Boys Group? Would you recommend Boys Group to other people?
I would definitely recommend it, and I would recommend that a lot of people would give it a try. It's a really fun thing to do, and they should definitely try it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, dude.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.